What's up? It's your boy Trey. I'm gonna be showing you how to modify the BaByliss blades. I have the all white one for the clipper. So we're gonna unpack the key that comes with the BaByliss clippers. And what I like to do, if you can see the blade, this is like straight out the box. Never been used before. If you see it, look for you guys. I have to guard the clipper all the way closed. It's not lining up all the way at the top. Basically, it's like, straight out the box. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna zero gap them today. All right, so what I like to do, I basically just loosen these screws up right here. Crap. Loosen them up just a little bit. You don't. Ooh,
BaByliss, why they so tight? Alright, just loosen them up. There we go. Just enough for that blade to move. This tool is not really working for me. Hold up. Oh, crap, man. Damn, BaByliss.
Hey, is it BaByliss or BaByliss? Somebody let me know.
Hey, y'all making sure shit ain't coming apart, man.
Technique. BaByliss. Use something a little bit stronger.
I like it because it can go on the keychain, or either, I don't know, it was super tight, but they making sure your joints ain't coming apart. So now that I got the clipper, see it can move back and forth. I'm gonna loosen them up just a little bit more. You don't want them like where they're falling off, like that. As you can see, the screw is like very tiny. You don't want them like that.
You don't want it that loose.
All right, as you can see, the bottom blade and the top blade are definitely, not matching. So what I like to do, I kind of just place it on like a glass or something like flat like this. And we're gonna go straight down. As you can see, the blade, we did that's crooked. It's gonna fit it. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand. Gotta get used to recording, guys. And then we're just gonna go back again. Make sure it's very flush, flat. See, very nice, flat. And what I like to do, I just turn it to the side. Ooh, ignore my crusty fingers. You look at that blade. It should be lining up straight down. Oh, let me zoom out. See, it should be straight. I don't really use I know there's like a tool that you can use to zero gap your blades, but I don't even think it fits the BaByliss. And this is like my favorite clipper right now, so as you can see, it's like solid. All right, so after we did that, we're just gonna tighten them back up. Now, before you go and use these on somebody, just after doing that, what I like to do is give it a test run and see if the blade is gonna be crooked, over it, gap it. So what I'm just looking for here is you could tell if the blade wants to go over it, like right there. It might be a little bit too sharp. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that. See, on this side, it's very good. And you don't want that bottom blade above the top blade. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to fix that, if it's overlapping on one side. And another rule that you can use to see if they're over gapped, I guess you could say, is just run your finger over it. And if you feel that bottom blade, which you're gonna know, right now I can kind of feel it, and Just a little bit. Like maybe just a little bit. So you just want to loosen them up a little bit and like just push it down. Just gonna show you how to do that.
Again, you don't want to, this time you really don't want to loosen it that much.
What I like to do is kind of just press on the back. And if you're like me, you get them wonky. And you totally failed on readjusting them slowly. But what you can do, another way to do it is kind of just place your finger down. This works better than the pressing it on the glass, because that way you can feel it. To make sure that, you know, the top blade and the bottom blade just kind of match up. You know, there we go. And we're gonna give it the finger test. All right, there we go. And then we're just gonna tighten it back up. And then, like, we always just want to make sure everything's lined up. It's not over gapped. It's not jumping. You know, everything looks okay. That's what you want to do before you go and use these on somebody.
Yeah, you're not a focus here.
But as you can see, you look at each blade, it's not overlapping. And that's what you want. I want to say on this side, it's a little more up, which I'm just going to fix a little bit. And this is what I mean when I say, like, you have to fine tune your tools, man, because this is how we make our money.
So we just gotta move it a little bit. Loosen it up just a little bit. You don't want to overdo something like what happened before. Just a little bit more, that's why it's gonna move from it. I don't know if you guys can
see. Yeah, that's a bad angle. But fits that corner. Then we're just gonna tighten it back up. And we're just gonna give it another run to make sure everything's good. As you can see, you can't see the black blade overlapping from the front. And from my view, that's good as well. I just want to take my finger and go over like this. This side is still a little bit too sharp.
Like I said, you have to fine tune them
and get them to your liking. Now, some people like them over biting, but me, I'm not taking no chances with my client. I don't like scarring people up, man. And that's why I said another good way to do it is running your finger across the top, because you're gonna feel that bottom blade. The bottom blade, this is a good way to see it. The bottom blade doesn't feel like this. It just feels like shiny gold, like what it is. And this feels like a razor. There we go. See, I can't feel it at all now. Just gonna run it, make sure it's not twisted. I give it the death look, man. That's what you gotta do. Boom. So if you like me, and you got like not the all gold one, or I don't know if the all gold one comes with the extra like colors and pieces, but I'm gonna show you how you guys or girls, you barbers, cosmetologists, everybody, how to put these on. Oh crap, a screw went flying. Be careful when you open these because they are little pieces that you could lose. Alright, so you see those 3 screws right there? We're just gonna go and unscrew them. As we feel the machine come apart. This will be easier not recording. That's how it goes. So we're just gonna take that part. And guys, I forgot to tell you, do not take the screws all the way out, like I did on that one. You want to keep them in there. That way you don't lose them. Trust me, you don't want to lose these screws. Unless you want to go be paying for replacements. See, lose screws already. All right, guys, I find it's easier if you just tilt the clipper down. That way, you let gravity do its thing. Just gonna tighten everything back up. And be careful not to strip these screws, because I've done it on a clipper before and it's hard to work with it after that, man. It's just hard. I almost have to buy like a whole new clipper unless you can get the screw out, man. You don't want to put them too tight. There we go. And then on the old one, I did like super screw them out. So I'm just gonna screw the screws back in on the old piece. All right, you see that screw? I'm gonna unscrew it. Once we got it off, all right. The new piece, gonna put that gold piece in there. You guys probably don't really see it on there because on the gold one, there's a gold piece as well. Just can't see because it's only in there, and it was factory made with that one, so it's probably like super tight. This one came up like apart when I ripped it out the box, as you guys saw earlier. Now what we want to do, oh gosh, let me turn this right, is like line it up. Oh, guys, okay, line it up exactly how you took it apart. I just start all the way closed. That way it's like super simple. You know you started closed. That way. All right, once you got it as you want it, just gonna go ahead and tighten it up. again, don't strip the screw if you feel like it's getting tight enough. Boom. There you go. Just make sure it's working. Here we go. That's how to change and modify your clippers.